रहमान इय्याका नअबुदु व इय्याका नस्तईन अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि अला मुहम्मदिन व अला आलि मुहम्मदिन व बारिक वसल्लिम अलैहि। Dear colleagues, this is male child of almost 12-year-old complaint of pain in the abdomen and vomiting lasting for the last 3 days. So here I am focusing the left side of the abdomen where we can see that these are the small bowel which are dilated, and we can see that bowel loops are fluid and content filled. Few gas foci are seen within the bowel loop. Otherwise, it is completely filled with bowel loop, and you can see the backward and forward flow of the intraluminal fluid contents. Here we can say these are moving to this direction, and then coming backward. So that is the to and fro motion and back and forward flow of the intraluminal contents. The bowel loops are dilated, and if you measure the loop, it is 3.5 centimeter. So this signs in which we can see the dilated small bowel more than 2 centimeter, and this is 3.5 centimeter, and the intraluminal contents are showing backward and forward motion. This is highly diagnostic for the small bowel obstruction, and here also we can appreciate this is the bowel loops and this is the bowel loops, and in between the bowel loops there is mild amount of free fluid. This is another sign for the small bowel obstruction. This is called Tanga sign, T-A-N-G-A, Tanga sign. How this happens? When the intraluminal pressure increases, then the permeability occurs and the fluid cross the membrane lying between the bowel loops, and if further pressure increases, this will go into the venous stasis and then arterial stasis, resulting in the edema and thickening of the bowel loops wall. So 3 signs are present: Tanga sign, dilated small bowel loops, and backward and forward motion of the intraluminal contents. So I now shift the probe to the linear probe, and here we can see the dilated bowel, free fluid between the bowel loops, and here we can see that this is the edematous bowel loops. The wall is thickened, and if I put the color, no free fluid. Minimal flow is seen in the bowel walls. And this is the Tanga sign, dilated loops. And this is another bowel loop which is thick walled. So edematous bowel loops are also present which are thick walled, and dilated loops and Tanga sign is present. So this is highly diagnostic for the intestinal obstruction. This edematous bowel loop which is thick walled, not dilated, may be the transient point, but this thing would need the follow-up. What was the cause of intestinal obstruction? Here is another pathology where we can see that there is a cystic lesion that is almost ovoid in shape, anechoic, present at the right iliac fossa. So there is also another pathology lying within the abdomen. So this is present at the right iliac fossa region, and it is aperistaltic. Only fluid is present. So this may be, here we can go for the differential at this level. It may be the mucocoelum appendix, it may be myocardial, or it may be dysenteric cyst. So these differential would also need the proof or evidence from the surgery. So inshallah I will follow this case. And so edematous was cystic lesion and small bowel obstruction. So these all are present in this male child. So this was actually I want to share you people telling the sonographic signs of intestinal obstruction, which I have already told you. Dilated bowel loops more than 2 centimeter, forward and backward flow of the intraluminal contents, and then this one fluid between the two bowel loops, the interbowel loop fluid, Tanga sign, all lead to the highly suggestion for the intestinal small bowel obstruction. You can appreciate forward and backward flow of the particle. So thank you very much.